This is my box of essential oils. Let's try this. So I feel like it's been 1,000 years since I've made a video for Facebook and YouTube, and my phone almost fell down just now, and that would have been bad. And I moved, okay, from Orange County to Las Vegas. That takes up a lot of time and energy and money to do something like that, but I did it. So this is my new place. I need to get new blinds. Oh, you can't really tell. Oh, now you can. Yeah, they're considerably broken. So, but everything's starting to get back to normal. I started working again. I work over in Summerlin, which is a really nice part of Las Vegas, if I can say so myself. I don't live in Summerlin, but I get to work there, so that's cool. I have a new group of coworkers, which is good. They're really nice. I like them, but dang it, I miss my old coworkers so much. Oh man, they were so much fun. I miss them. Something that I've been struggling with is I want to keep in contact with two of my teachers from Golden West College that I had these past 2 semesters, and I'm like, what do I email them? Like, what do I say? You know, just like shoot them off an email saying, hey, thinking of you. You don't say that to your teacher. I want to like make sure that the contact isn't lost, and it's been almost 2 months, I guess, since, you know, I've talked to them. So if I'm going to say something, I need to say something soon, and I don't know what to say. Oh, I know something I wanted to talk to you guys about. So, Las Vegas. I knew it was going to be different than California, but I didn't realize it was going to be how different. No, I said that wrong. I didn't realize it was going to be as different as it is. It's not the heat that's going to kill the Californians moving here. It's everything else. So I was walking out of work last night, and there were all these bugs, not just, you know, outside of my work, but here in the apartment well, it's not an apartment, the condominium complex, this complex that I live in. At night, like, all these bugs come out, and they look like roaches. But the weird thing is that, like, they'll run towards you, and it's like they're not afraid of you. And so I was like, these are weird bugs. And I was talking to one of my coworkers, and I was looking at these bugs, and I was like, what are these? And she was like, they're roaches. And I'm like, oh. You know, I was worried about that because they looked like roaches, but they weren't acting like roaches. So I wasn't sure what I was dealing with. And holy crap, there's a lot of them. Now, in California, you would see a roach rarely. Like, once every, I don't know, not even like once a month. Like, I wouldn't even say, you could like count on one hand the number of times you'd see a roach in a year. Okay? It wasn't a common occurrence, at least not for me. And so when I saw all these bugs out, I'm like, well, even though they look like roaches, they're way too common. There's too many of them, and I see them like all the time. They can't possibly be roaches, right? Because roaches are rare. Yeah, sure, in California they might be rare, but here they're not. Okay, wow. I don't like them. They're very tough. They're not easy to kill. Oh, now this is pretty cool. This isn't a bad thing. It's a cool thing. So something you can do here in the city is you can cover a lot of distance really quickly, which is something you can't do back in Orange County, Southern California. Like, I don't know, to go 5 miles can take 1,000 years. But here, you can travel like 30 miles like that. Like, I don't live close to where I work, but it takes me about the same amount of time to get to my work now as it did back at home. And I lived a lot closer to work back in California. Now here I'm far from my work, but the freeways here are awesome. Okay, so this was the biggest culture shock I had when I got here, is the donut situation. Back at home, there's donut shops everywhere. Good donut shop. You could pick any street, drive down for like 3 minutes, and you'll find at least one donut shop. Doesn't matter what direction you go, you will find a donut shop. Here, they're almost non-existent. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if people in the desert don't like to eat donuts. There's Dunkin' Donuts, and no offense to my friends and family that work there or did work there, but Dunkin' Donuts is not the same. Like, I heard they bake their donuts, which makes a lot of sense because they don't taste as good as the other donuts that I've had. I am missing Granny's Donuts so badly. That's a donut shop back at home. Oh, the fried kind, the cake donuts. So I found a place out here that was, they had fried donuts and they weren't Dunkin' Donuts, but they still weren't really that great. That was hard to find that place. It's not even like near me. It was like on the way home from work, not near where I live. And so the donut places here, there's hardly any. I've heard that there's this Pink Box place that sells donuts. I haven't tried it. I don't know if they're any good. But I have yet to find a good donut place here in Las Vegas. I did not think that would be an issue. Who would? They're comparable to Starbucks back home. They're everywhere. And they're not everywhere here. Whatever. I think right now that's the hardest thing for me to get used to. Not even the heat, I can't find decent donuts.